Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I'm Blogsy Walker, and today we are going to talk about Fulham versus Manchester United. And I, of course, am in my Manchester United kit for today because what a match that was for Man United and what a match that was for the referee to be having. Because I got to be honest with you, Manchester United had referee help and managed to still not win the match. So if you haven't watched it, or if you have watched it by now, you know, penalty awarded. Now, the commentators were against it. I personally thought it was a penalty, but Bruno Fernandes gets bumped by the referee and then blames him for missing his pen, which, you know, as a footballer, you can't just go, he nudged me. Bruno Fernandes, of course, being the rat-faced crybaby that he is. I cannot stand watching Bruno with the sort of attitude that he has out on the pitch. I cannot stand it. He gets nudged by the referee. He has to have a girly little conference about, he nudged me, I can't take it, blah, blah, blah. And then he's talking to the referee at halftime. He's talking to the referee afterwards just because he bumped into him while he was walking backwards. And then skies the penalty. If you watch the match, you heard the commentator say the ball's in the River Thames somewhere now. But to have the referee help that you do, and I'm not saying the penalty was a cheat. I think, to be fair, it was a 50-50 call. You could call it either way. I personally thought it was going to be a penalty. It was. I think that's fair. I don't think it's fair for Bruno Fernandes to say that the ref has taken him off. I mean, seriously, you're a footballer. They say Kevin De Bruyne and Martin Odegaard scan the pitch like thousands, hundreds, thousands times during a match, and you can't see the referee walking behind you, and he bumps you, and you blame him for missing your penalty. That, to me, is a scapegoat for you and an excuse. You, as a professional footballer, have to be doing better on that. And he misses the penalty. Then, as for the first Manchester United goal, first goal of the season, Leny Yoro, blatant shove in the back. Just a blatant shove in the back. And I think that 100% put him off. And I think the fact that we've had zero VAR check, the referee hasn't had a look at it, I think that the decision is always worse to me when you consider the fact and you weigh up the fact that they haven't even considered it. They haven't even taken a look at it at VAR. And if they have taken a look at VAR, they haven't asked the referee to come over and have a look. And that, to me, is terrible. And then to have referee help, to have the referee give you a goal that is 100% a foul in the box by Leny Yoro. Blatant shove. This isn't one of those things where people complain that Arsenal crowd the goalkeeper on corners, or where you have people tugging at the goalkeeper's arms, or where you have, this is blatant shove in the back. Both hands, push forward, gets him off the ball, puts in a header, goal that stands, and then you still can't win the game. 1-1. It's a loss and a draw to start off. This will be, if he lasts that long, this will be Ruben Amorim's first full season at the club, and he has started off with a draw to Fulham and a loss to Arsenal. And you simply cannot do that if you're trying to keep your job. I mean, to seriously have the referee help that they did, and to get a penalty and miss it, they deserved really to lose the game. For me, they deserved to lose the game. I think Fulham have every right to, complain to the PGMOL about the shabby refereeing, because that's 2 points that they've missed right there, I think. You've missed 2 points there. Just blatant call. And then to still concede to Smith Rowe, it's just ridiculous that you're not. I mean, you're supposed to be one of the big six. I mean, they're top, tied with Liverpool for most Premier League titles. And there's something, I didn't check as to where they were in the table before. But, to start off your managerial debut in your first full season, loss and a draw, which you shouldn't have. It should be a loss and a loss. I think Amorim is under real danger now, and you're genuinely missing a goalkeeper You cannot have Bayern Deer and Onana. You have teams like Liverpool out there. You have teams like Arsenal who have David Raya, who's a top-class goalkeeper, and then backing him up is Kepa, top-class goalkeeper. And then last season, you had Liverpool backed up by Kevin Kelleher, and this season you have Liverpool backed up by Giorgio Mamardashvili with Alisson in goal. To have top 6 clubs that have a top-class goalkeeper and actually almost top-class, or let's just say decent, you have a decent backup. I think that's an insult to Mamardashvili and Kepa, but we'll just say decent, to have a decent backup goalkeeper, and then you can't string together an actual goalkeeper, just one. I don't know what you expect to be different this season. But, that's just my opinion on the subject. I genuinely think that it has been a lot of referee help today just to get a draw for Manchester United. I think Fulham were the better side. I think they deserve to win. I think there should be quite a bit of complaint to the PGMOL about this. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Please smash a like, subscribe, and share this to all your friends. I'll see you tomorrow. We have Liverpool versus Newcastle, which could not have possibly come at a better time for the Isak transfer saga. So watch that tomorrow. I'll speak to you on the next one. See ya.